Is it coming up, Sporty? Hey, I see you guys are back for our Ask PDA letter. That was a very good choice if you decided to do it. So, I am KiKi, and it is time of the show for us to get our Ask PDA letter ready. I'm getting it pulled up here for you guys because this one right here, I can't wait to see. Hey, Janice! I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this letter. Woo, it takes all kinds for the world to go around. My mama said that over and over again. And I can't wait for you guys to hear this letter. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and play this disclaimer so that y'all can hear what they have to say.
Playing Devil's Advocate is meant to be a forum for open, honest, and more importantly, judgment-free dialogue. The opinions expressed here may not necessarily be those of our host or the show in general, but we're willing to have the uncomfortable conversation so that we can heal and find solutions for our listeners and quite possibly ourselves. Enjoy the rest of the show.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
All right. Today's Ask PDA letter is being brought to you by our producer's drink of the week. If you have not had an opportunity to try out Shameless, now is your chance. Please go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/playingdevilsadvocate and try it out. Let her know what you think and take pictures of it, video of what happened when you drank it, all that good stuff. Go right there. Tonight we have been talking about whatever happened to keep it real, and it is time for our Ask PDA letter for the night. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dear PDA, my daughter was married 8 months ago. Soon after the vows were exchanged, her husband became cold and distant toward her. He would constantly tell her she made him miserable, and he allowed his mother to ridicule and berate her over things from her hair color to her cooking. My husband and I kept quiet because we didn't want to interfere. About a month ago, he decided he no longer wanted to be married. Since then, my daughter has revealed to me that shortly after the wedding, she discovered that her engagement ring was fake. And he insisted that she even pay for half the cost of the honeymoon, which she did unbeknownst to us since we were paying for everything else. We're not wealthy people, so paying for their wedding was a stretch for us. I'm furious that my soon-to-be ex-son-in-law sat and watched us spend thousands of dollars on a wedding, knowing full well my daughter was wearing a fake ring on her hand, and instead she paid, and she also paid half for the honeymoon. Ooh, I'm seeing that, Janice. I wondered what his real motive was in marrying her. He shows no remorse and portrays himself as the victim for having married someone who couldn't get along with his mother. I really want revenge for hurting my daughter and our wallets. Please talk me off a ledge because I'm thinking really bad thoughts. Signed, I want him to pay. Now, normally, I would be the first person to go ahead and give my 2 cents on the Ask PDA letter. Now, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to let Sporty and Andreas go. Sporty first, then Andreas, and I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to let our people on Periscope. I see you guys. Big up to you guys that are in there. I'm giving them an opportunity to get themselves together. Janice, I see you. And I saw the comment to you about that. Sporty looks upset. She said, oh my God, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Go for it, Sporty.
I don't want to use, nigga. I'm sorry. Really? Oh my God. First, a fake ass ring. Then the money that you, girl, listen. Okay, let me complete a sentence.
Please.
You have every right to go get your money back because he is bogus as hell for that. I would take that motherfucker to small claims court for that bullshit. That is so bogus. He is wrong as 2 left shoes. You get violet or blue. The next time I see you, my foot is going to be so far up in your ass, you're not going to know what to do. Andreas, I can't. Just
I need to know, first of all, I think I missed something. I need to know who exactly wrote this letter. Who wrote the letter? The young lady who was married or the family? Who wrote the letter?
Okay, the mother, her mother wrote the letter. But Sporty, I don't know if you have your volume up on your Periscope because it's causing an echo. So go ahead and mute that for me, please. Go ahead, Andreas.
I'm not really sure what to say about this one. I'm not really, I'm not, I can't even say I'm not, I just really don't know what to say. I think that before it all went down, that everybody knew that he was, I mean, if this letter's true to what she said, that she's not putting any fillers or preservatives in this letter, I want to positive everybody knew that he was a fake ass in the very beginning. So I'm not even sure how to answer this one.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's okay if you don't know how to answer it. And here's let me get you guys where I stand on this. For those of you guys who just may be joining us on YouTube, and those of you guys who just may be chiming in here on Periscope, we are doing the advice letter. And here we have a lady whose daughter got married to a man about 8 months ago. And since then, a month ago, he decided he wanted to get a divorce, and she wants to get revenge because she's finding out all of these other things that have been going on in the background of her daughter's marriage since they got married. Now, I'm going to say this to you. You said in this letter, please talk me off the ledge because I'm thinking bad thoughts. And you signed it, I want him to pay. Let me say this to you. This is not your battle. It's not your battle. Because you did your part in marrying your daughter off. The problem of the situation is your daughter picked a loser. She picked a dud. So to now want to go back, our producer says go and find Pookie and them and they'll fix it. Now you want to go back and make him pay. You're angry with him. Your daughter allowed herself to marry a man who she knew after the wedding gave her a fake engagement ring. And that before the wedding insisted that she pay for half of the honeymoon when you guys were already paying for the wedding. He already showed you what kind of man he was from the beginning. And he showed her as well. And I'm sure it didn't just start shortly after the wedding as you have depicted in your letter. Your daughter kept those things under wrap because she wanted to marry this man so badly. Why she wanted to marry him so badly, we will never know. Either she was getting pressure from you guys about when you're going to get married and have me some grandbabies, or her peers were all getting married and her clock was ticking. Whatever her reasons for being so gung-ho about marrying somebody that she knew from the jump was not going to be a good match for her. That is completely up to her. So my advice to you, to talk you out the ledge, is stay out of it. You want to talk about small claims court and all of that? Okay, it is recognized in the, in as a tradition that the parents pay for a wedding. Again, your daughter picked a bad one. So if anybody you should be mad about spending those thousands of dollars, it should be your daughter, because she wasn't upfront with you about everything that was going on. Because I'm sure she disclosed half the craziness that was going on before the I do's, you guys would have said, no, we'll support you in your decision, but we ain't forking over no dough. So to tell you, at the end of the day, stay out of it. You stayed out of it this long because you said me and my husband kept quiet because we didn't want to interfere. Don't interfere now. Be supportive of your daughter. Do those things. But in terms of getting back at this dude, clearly he's not worth the energy. Clearly. All right. So with that said, I'm going to bid adieu to you guys on Periscope. Again, if you want to hear the rest of our conversation, we're talking about what happened to keeping it real. And if you want to watch the video, we are live streaming on YouTube via Google Hangouts. And you can go to facebook.com/playingdevilsadvocate and you can click the link and watch the rest of the show if you want to. We're also tweeting in real time. So at PDA_Miss KiKi, you can send us some tweets because I'm about to go over to the tweets right now and see what the hey is going on over there. So to you guys on Periscope, we'll see you next time. Again, we are uncensored, unscripted, unapologetic.